for connecting with the Arcturians. Let me try to go live. So meanwhile, Masters everybody has saw this spaceship of at least how it might be. So in this meditation, did anyone got any message or how you have felt? Could any one of you would like to share the experience, Masters? Anyone?
Yeah, Nidma. So what you said in the beginning, that they are already there, they're already present with us. So it's the same that I have received, that they are already working with us. So, like after our sessions also, not I mean to say that not only here. So whoever are connected to these sessions, and later on also they are with them. So this is what they said. So they are with them and they are working with them, right? Yeah. And working with them, working for them. So whatever the blocks, and no, we don't know that to clear the lessons that we have to learn. It's not compulsory that we need to get from the Arcturians itself. We get from many other sources. Just we have to be open. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Shraddha Garu. Thank you so much. Yeah, very well said that the learnings will be from everyone and we just need to be open to understand. Yeah, thanks a lot. So, Masters, let me share the screen once again. So, I think before sharing, today we thought of speaking about the Starship of the Arcturians. So why this Starship is there, what they call that, and what are the chambers of the Starship and why it is important for them, we will understand it today. Before going that, I would like to once again speak about the author a bit, who is Dr. Norma. She is the one who is channeling the messages about the Arcturians. So when she does that, the majority of the time that she can intake a message is like 2 hours. And after 2 hours, even when the flow is happening, for some people, the energy levels will be different. So that they will be unable to handle, they will be shaken up, there will be like so much of lot of going inside that they could not be able to express, and we feel like we see as if something is happening to them. So in this situation, 2 hours is the majority of the time, and whenever Norma is able to do, the Arcturians are conveying the messages through her by typing in the computer. And there are two other witnesses, who is Betty and Cynthia. So along with them, they formed as a team, and that's how they could able to channel. And to do this one especially, it's one of the biggest chapters in the entire book. So that is why they took a bit of time and they tried to jot down very much, because it is also equally important for the person who is channeling such sort of messages to broadcast such sort of energies, that we should also be able to completely surrender ourselves without any thought in that. So 2 hours for me is a long time as well, if you ask. It's quite a lot. And they say every session have to be carefully monitored, because it should not exceed the time limit. And there has been also several questions which has been asked, and the Arcturians have described about 35 major divisions of the spacecraft. the Starship, which we see is Athena. And the divisions, let me share the screen once again. I think this is the most important part. So once again, when you see the screen, I think, yeah, now it's much better. So when you see the screen here, you are seeing the Starship, and why, you have seen this letter, umlaut, we say umlaut Y. And here, this symbol appears on the when Dr. Norma was typing the messages. And where it appears is that when she was typing, her cursor is on the top, and suddenly this symbol has appeared on the bottom in the center of the screen. And what happened is this symbol has appeared only for 10 seconds. And then this has faded. So technically speaking, her computer was English keyboard. So where does this symbol has appeared? One could also think, okay, maybe if we press Alt 152, this symbol might appear. But she did not did any such sort of thing. So I will come back to that explanation once again. So here are the divisions that they have mentioned. So we will see here. So this is like the first 1 to 6 divisions. However, all these Starship divisions we will not see now. We will go one by one from tomorrow onwards about see how the commander's bridge is there. There is a reuniting parcel and a remembrance headquarters and energy transformer storage and retrieval area, the sleeping quarters, the ship motivational chamber, so reunion quarters, duty-free port. So many things, masters. I'll just only take you as a glance of what are there: navigation rehearsal area, motion carrier, like debriefing chambers. So there are so many chambers, and light rejuvenation chamber, and the ship's engineering apparatus area, influx settings, so many. Okay, so just coming back once again, let me stop sharing. So as you have even seen the symbol, we will go through one at a time. So however, today I will not be speaking any of the chambers. From tomorrow onwards, I'll be speaking on that. Today, I just wanted to give like this sort of background. So what happens now is that the Arcturians then requested that Norma, the Arcturians also requested when Norma later returned to the subject of the spacecraft that the question and dialogue be phrased in the process format. And they define process format as a mode of communication that would require one to learn more about the functions of the ship, rather the visual descriptions of the various divisions and compartments. And they say that there is an important purpose for the ship, because that is like when they come to Earth, that is the main, that is the main thing to support their mission on Earth here. So for them, it is very much important to design this spaceship in a unique way, in a very careful way, that they have all such sort of facilities that they should be able to rejuvenate and learn and progress, and at the same time, they should be working with us as well. And therefore, the spacecraft and their own essence were interdependent upon one another. And here they say the most difficult part of receiving the information was adjusting to the Arcturians' new terminology. So now coming back to Norma, when they have been receiving such sort of messages about the spacecraft, it was completely a naive language. It was completely a foreign language. That is why it took for them a bit of time to understand about the terminologies. And now what happened is that she started to explain about the letter umlaut Y. So that happened in August 1988. So you might know when they have seen all these sort of spacecrafts and when they started to channel. So when they started to see such sort of symbols, so Norma did not know because she is not a computer expert. On the other hand, her husband is a computer expert. He is a tech savvy. He is mostly like a logical minded, and he's having like nearly 20 years of experience, and whatever puzzle is there, he wants to crack everything. So there is almost nothing in his life that he couldn't able to crack. And the moment he started to channel, like the moment Dr. Norma started to channel the messages from the Arcturians, her husband, who is Rudy, started to see so many strange things. For him, it is strange, but for Norma, it is not that strange because she completely trusts on the messages. However, it was completely new for Rudy. However, even this letter, he could not unable to crack because, again, especially if someone is having English keyboard, they will be understanding why it was so difficult. So, and this is one of the reasons, like they have seen how Arcturians are working with them, how closely. Now, then Dr. Norma also conveyed the same message to Betty and Cynthia. So now is the time again they started to channel the messages with the Arcturians. And the first question itself is something that they have asked. Last week, you projected on the computer screen a symbol that cannot be reproduced by this keyboard. And they have answered the symbol is Y, umlaut Y. What does this mean? And why did you project it on the screen? And the answer is what the Arcturians gave is they have mentioned that umlaut Y is a letter, is the name of the starship that they were in. And this means the Athena. So here it comes. Now is the time to speak about Athena, and they see the starship with the feminine energies. And they also say this is the symbol of the highest and the wisest. They say this umlaut Y, the symbol is the symbol of the highest and wisest. And they say it is also a Greek goddess. So, which means also we have on Earth we have this symbols. So now, and they started to ask more information and about the symbol, and the Arcturian said that they will say, and they were mentioning once again, it also means the wisest who never go astray. They write this symbol to determine their destiny and return to the planet Earth. And Arcturians also gave this symbol as a secret code to those whom they honor and trust, and who will ride the safest journey with them. So, which means it's not only Dr. Norma now, we are all on this ride, masters. So, which means they were honoring us and they were trusting us. So, from Arcturians, I will be reading this message. We welcome all of you to our ship at any time and look forward to the moment when we can be reunited. So they are looking forward. That is the reason why today I have said to gaze at the starship and connect with the starship and try to do meditation. So what is the name of your starship? Asked by Dr. Norma. And they have said that they address her in the feminine, just as we do it on Earth. And she resides in the pride and glory of your most magnificent eagle on Earth plane. And her name is Athena, just as the goddess of your planet. She is truly one of the finest starships in the universe. Few ships can match her magnificence. She is indeed of the stars and is not designed to battle. She is equipped for protective measures and is designed to be the transporter of the Most High to their systems of home and radiance. And they say that they also radiate, they vibrate to the colors of red and purple. And these are also the colors sometimes that has been chosen in our cultures as well. And they have a symbol that they would have to write another program as they did for the face identification. So imagine, my dear friends, in 1988 itself, they have all these things like face identification and how they have been going into such sort of starships. So we can see how much of advanced technologies they were having, these Arcturians. So there is quite a lot of learning from them. And it has been also like 2 months, and then they started to explain once again. So it is Hedonitic who was explaining, and he will be providing us with the descriptions of the vessel. And he is pleased to be the one selected. However, he will not take all the credit for this explanation because he is a language expert and not the ship's technician. So therefore, he will be needing the assistance of many on the Starship to accommodate the request of Dr. Norma. And so from tomorrow onwards, we will be seeing most about these chambers, because we see that what has been discovered by the scientists, how they have been working on, and how we all were aligned. So this is just a short introduction, masters. So thanks a lot. Thank you so much to all of you. So this is how the Starship in a way looks like. However, please be open. This is as just a frame, let's say, and try to connect really with the energies and try to meditate. And whenever you see such sort of events in the sky, just be open-minded and just start to connect with them. So, which means thanks a lot, masters, and welcome to the beautiful ride now. Thank you. If anyone would like to share anything, please, you may unmute yourself and go ahead. Thank you, Sureka Garu. Went into deep. Thank you for wonderful meditation. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Sureka ji. So anyone, masters? If not, then we will connect back for tomorrow's morning session, which is by Master Krishna, which is part 3 message. So thanks a lot. See you all for tomorrow's morning session. Thank you. Namaste. Bye-bye.